Yeah. Yeah. So vulnerability has a lot to do with listening,
Yeah.
right? Because with sound, it's always too late. Like, you can close your eyes, you can walk away, you can decide not to touch something. But with sound, it's in you before you can make a decision of whether or not you're going to take it in. And I think that's why listening makes us feel so vulnerable around other people, but also in nature. And that vulnerability, I believe, brings out the best in us. So the more you're willing to explore the edges and give up the middle ground, the more you'll learn about the world and yourself as well. In Ecotone is interesting to think about for me artistically, because it's both like a line and a space. So the ecotone is the boundary condition between one ecosystem and another. Like, for example, the creek and the bank of the creek. And then on the other side of the bank of the creek is the forest. So the bank of the creek is the ecotone between the creek and the forest. So it's the middle ground. And as in visual art, it's the hardest part of the painting to paint is the middle ground, because it's where there's the least amount of definition and often the most happening is right in the middle ground. And that's true for me recording as well. As I go to the ecotones, because that's usually where the action is.
Why do you like the action?
Why do I like the action? Wow, I think I'm drawn to it because of the variety, and to make sure that if I'm recording a place, that I capture as many different sound signatures of that place as I can. Which leads to the question, like, does the sound signature of a place exist on the edge or in the middle? And I feel like when I'm at the edge, I get the variety of signatures, and maybe in the middle, you get the most prevailing signatures of a place. So those tide pools where we were recording today is a beautiful ecotone between the bank above and the forest above and the sea beyond. That tidal zone is a gorgeous ecotone situation.
It really was.
Yeah, it was so pretty. And there was a lot happening there. There were lots of little sounds of crabs and tiny fish and waves coming in, and then larger sounds of the distant surf crashing on the rocks and flowing through the tide pools that were further out. My best listening, my clearest sense of place comes when I'm alone with nature and not with others. And that's when I feel more vulnerable, if I'm by myself. And that's when the qualities of the environment and my own sensibility stepping into that environment become intertwined with each other. So the intersectionality of that is really interesting to me.
From the ocean to the forest, listening for the lines that connect and divide them, hearing the edge. The trail is louder than I anticipated. How far will I have to go to escape the clang of daily life? I know I must go deeper. Stepping off the path, I wander with intent, with purpose. Guided by my ears, listening to the forest. Briefly, frozen in a dawn silence, birds from near and far call from alpine treetops. Out here, I lose a bit of myself to what surrounds me. This edge that beckons me to listen closely and surrender to the voice of the natural world.